Well, Chris Morning here in Peoria, and very happy to be joined by one of the very newest Padres, maybe even the actual newest Padre. I don't know. Emilio Pagán is here, relief pitcher, spent last year with Tampa Bay. I often say to guys, hey, welcome to Peoria. But you know Peoria. You were a Mariner. You've done this before, this complex, Peoria, area. What do you like about Peoria?
It's a beautiful area.
Yeah.
I enjoyed my time with the Mariners, and I actually lived out here a few off seasons with my wife, so sense of comfort coming back to an area we kind of know pretty well, so it's been exciting.
You've been traded a few times in your career. That actually probably helps a little bit, I would imagine, coming to a place that you have some familiarity.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's not easy going to a new organization trying to relearn names and understand who all goes into helping the team run and be successful. So definitely having a little bit of a sense of I know where I'm at and everything definitely helps.
The brown looks good on you, by the way.
Thank
you.
You
good with the brown?
I'm good.
It's a big story around here.
I'm
right
good.
Now.
Yeah, I said it yesterday. I didn't realize the blue was completely gone, but the brown and yellow is a good look.
It is. It looks very good on you too. So we're glad to have you wearing it. You broke out last year with Tampa Bay. Really a phenomenal season. You got righties out. You got lefties out. I think the batting average against was identical, which is huge now, especially with that 3-batter minimum rule coming into play here in 2020. What went right for you as a Ray in 2019?
I think the main thing was just getting ahead in counts. A lot of people ask me what was different from 2018 to 2019, and really that's the only thing I can point to. I didn't change anything as to how I attack hitters or how I approach the offseason. The Rays really stress throwing strike one. I've always tried to stress throwing a lot of strikes and not walking guys. Sometimes it happens more than I would like to, but I think that was probably the biggest thing, was just getting into plus counts. And if you're constantly in 0-1, 0-2 counts, generally you're going to have more success than not. Doesn't guarantee anything, but that's what I tried to do.
You were not used as an opener, but obviously the Rays bullpen has kind of been at the forefront of a lot of things these last couple of years. Was anything different to you pitching as part of that bullpen as opposed to your previous stops in Tampa and Oakland?
Not really. Seattle was more traditional. Oakland, towards the end of the year in 18, we started doing the opener with Liam Hendricks. He's now moved into like a closer role. The thing that the opener does is, it kind of turns the whole game into feeling like late in the game situations, because, we pretty much use everybody in every situation. So if anything, I think it put more confidence in the guys, knowing that, hey, you're going to get the ball, we're going to put trust in you. And that was huge for me, seeing that the coaching staff had confidence in me from day one as soon as I got called up. So it was a lot of fun.
Pretty good group of relievers here too.
Yeah, on paper we're really talented. Now we got to stay healthy and build off of each other's successes and failures and everything, and trust each other. But the main thing is staying healthy. But on paper, yes, for sure, the talent is undeniable. One
of the things I like to ask new guys, always pitchers, is tell us about your stuff. What do you throw? What do you like to throw? That kind of thing.
I throw a fastball, a lot of fastballs. I throw a cutter, slider, like hybrid type pitch, and I would love to incorporate a curveball that I've been working on now for a couple off seasons. I didn't throw it as much during the season last year, but I think I'll throw it more this year.
Very interesting, something to keep an eye on, certainly for Padre fans. Tommy Pham is a new Padre. You played with him last year with the Rays. Tell us a little bit about Tommy Pham, the teammate, from your experience.
Awesome person. Tommy's about as intense as they come on the baseball field, in the day-to-day preparation type stuff for a game. So Padres fans are going to really enjoy watching him play.
Very nice. All right, we saw you last August. Padres and the Rays played a 3-game series at Petco. You got a save in one of those games. It was a 4-out save. You faced 4 batters. You struck all of them out, and they were good hitters, by the way. I'm not going to name names, right here, but it was the heart of the lineup. You got all those guys. What do you remember about that outing at Petco Park?
I felt good. I remember feeling really good physically. Yeah, I do remember it being in the middle of the lineup. Those were kind of. That's an outing where it's kind of just special, and everything kind of syncs up mechanically, and your release point feels good. I was throwing a lot of strikes, as I mentioned, trying to throw as many strikes as I can. But as most times in baseball, you need a little bit of luck. I got a couple swing and misses on pitches, in the middle of the plate. But I felt good.
It was a good outing, that's for sure. I believe that you felt good. Thank you for spending a few minutes with us. Welcome to San Diego.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.